Gamers all around the world, we have gathered here today to do Never Attack to the Master with ZERG. That's right, with my best race. I am a ZVZ expert, if you didn't know. Maybe you didn't, maybe you're new to the channel. ZVZ expert here, 100% win rate, and today we are doing it. We're starting. No maps vetoed. I'm just gonna queue up. We got our names sorted. This is what the rules are. Get ready. Get your pens out. Write down the rules so you don't ask me, and you can always just read and you know what the rules are exactly. The rules are very simple. This is never attack to GM. Unlike the Terran one, I just wanted to make the Terran one more difficult, so we ended up not scouting. This is the ZERG one, and because ZERG is clearly my best race, I will be scouting. Obviously not attacking though. So, the rules, never attack. We asked the chat about what units should we use to harass and to, you know, kind of like with never attack with Terran with ghosts. And we have decided the only time where I can harass my opponent is through Baneling Drops and Baneling Mines. Mines are when you burrow Baneling and you pop his whole army out. Alright? So I will be able to do Baneling Drops, no run by, no run bys. Run bys will be too OP and I can just run by 50 Banelings and kill their bases, and I feel like that's kind of unfair, right? So, only Baneling Drops. And I'm not sure about this, but I'm gonna try to just keep it to one Overlord per base, so I'm not like dropping 50 Banelings on top of a Nexus, because that's kind of like, you know. So I will be trying to harass their workers with Baneling Drops. I will be burrowing Banelings to kill their armies. I will be scouting them to see what they're doing. And last but not least, someone gave a suggestion once and said, you should be able to attack on creep, but only on creep. And we did a little vote, and most people agreed with that. So we have a rule, just like with Terran, I was able to nuke down bases. With ZERG, obviously I don't have nukes, so how would I, you know, if the opponent expands here, how would I be able to push that base out? Well, somebody gave a suggestion that I'm only able to attack on creep. Now, the way we're gonna do this, I'm not going to creep spread here and then just attack, because that's cheating. The only way I'm allowed to attack is if my creep tumors are actually connecting from my main base all the way to the opponent's base. So for example, if these are Hydras, I can attack from creep here, but I can't move off of creep and chase. Not chase, but attack buildings. I can't move off of creep here, obviously, just like in the Terran series. I'm just not allowed to attack their base of creep. Amazing. I think that's it. I think I've covered everything pretty well. Is there anything else I'm missing, boys? Obviously, creep spread, I mean, I can probably creep spread now all the way to this guy and just attack him. But as we go higher in leagues, that's going to become harder and harder because people are going to be denying creep and all that. In ZVZ, how will the creep attacking work in ZVZ? Basically, I will need to be on my creep to attack the opponent. I think that's fair, right? I think that's fair, right? Can you release Locust from creep? I don't know, that's actually a good point. I haven't really thought about that. What do you guys think? Should I be able to release Locust from creep? No, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, yes. Then it's just a regular ZERG gameplay. Okay, everyone's saying no. So am I just not allowed to make Swarmos then? I don't mind it. Just asking. No swarm hosts allowed. We need a poll. Okay, we can do a poll after this game. I should just creep spread though in these first couple of games. I feel I can try to end the misery of this poor guy. What do you even go for? Swarm host after 20 minutes. Okay, we'll have to vote on that one and see what happens. I mean, I can just carpet bomb his mineral line. Because I think, obviously in lower leagues I'll be able to like freely creep spread to his base and kill him. But in higher leagues, obviously that's not gonna happen. Like the Terrans are gonna be denying the creep, the Protoss are gonna be denying the creep. So I won't really be able to do that as easily. Point. This is gonna turn into just me like bombing my opponents with banelings.
Your series are epic. You
like,
are a living legend.
Should I be allowed to just because I guess I'm bombing his mineral line, right? Is this legal? All right, it is. Yeah, it like that's the thing. It won't work later. Like it's not like I'm gonna kill a, you know, master Protoss or Terran by just like dropping bombs and just killing him with Baneling bombs.
Bane drops only after 15 minutes just to give lower league a chance.
Lower league has no chance. I don't know why would this look so stupid. Like, I can probably pop this Nexus. Because I think, guys, like, this guy, he's not gonna win in macro game, right? So I feel like if I just wait for 30 minutes to be able to attack him, it's kind of like, yikes. Oh, also, by the way, the never attack, after 30 minutes, I am allowed to attack my opponents. Like, just as if it was a normal game. So we did the same thing in Never Attack with Terran, and we're going to do the same thing with ZERG. Wait, he has 2 layers?
Kaboom.
Why is it not leaving? I'm almost there, boys. Oh, another thing I forgot. Another thing I forgot to tell you guys. We had the same rule when I was playing Terran. If the opponent is like giga dead, I can just go and kill them. Like if I was on like 8 bases now and the opponent is in 1 base, I can just walk across the map and kill him. If the situation is like to the point of like there's no chance he wins, like now, for example, right? So, because someone might just stay, right, and just not move forever. And I feel like if that's the case, then it's kind of like we're waiting for the guy to leave the game. I mean, I'm almost connected with creep, so. Maybe this guy has... Okay. See, like this situation, I'm not gonna wait 30 minutes to be able to attack him. Because he is very dead, right? So I'm just gonna wrap it up. This guy's PMing? Yeah, I'm not sure what he's doing. You can use Swarmos, but they must land on creep to attack. I mean, I would say that makes sense, right? Check on him in a couple of days. Okay, boys, in a couple of days, remind me to check on Mike. I want to see how he's doing. Alright, so is everyone fine with me attacking with Swarmos only if the locusts are on creep? I think that makes sense, right? Yeah, it makes sense. Okay, okay, good. Perfect. Keep an eye on Mike. Yeah, I'm gonna try. Alright, dude. Zombin, thanks so much for gifting us up to Storms. Thank you. Appreciate it. The Real Conquer, thanks so much for the donation. Series are happening. You're a living legend. Thank you so much, dude. I appreciate it. Glad you're enjoying them. Fruit Silver, another 100 bits. So yeah, I don't want to do Bane drops only after 15 minutes because, like I said, we're gonna have first 5 games, you know, be like 3 hours, right? So I kind of want to avoid that as much as possible. But thank you for the bits. Ryan Hu with the 500 bits says kaboom. Thank you. And mine, Haxer, the 5 months. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys. Mike is going to be top 20 GM. Yeah, for sure. Lemai, thank you for the 100 bits. Thank you. So I think this series is going to have a slow start. Because it's hard to, in a way, it's going to be hard to make this series... What are you doing? It's going to be hard to make this series explosive versus more potato players. But I think versus higher ranked players, this is going to be very juicy for the salt mining. Like Master 1 players are going to be super salty because Bane, like imagine losing to Bane drops, right? That's kind of salt inducing, or Bane mines and stuff like that. So I do think there's a lot of potential there. I'll also got to figure out some kind of builds. Like I got to figure out builds to get to Bane drops as fast as possible. I guess I need a layer, an overlord speed for stuff like this to work. Oh no no. Boom. I should get the pneumatized carapace for them juicy drops. What should I go in ZVZs though eventually? I feel like I should probably be going into lurkers in ZVZ if I'm never attacking. Although I could do roaches as well. Can you imagine making mutas and then just not attacking, just playing passively? Defensive mutas. For ZDP, we're probably going to be doing, I mean, I'm guessing lurkers as well in most matchups, right? In TVZ, what would I want? I could do Ling Bane, but the problem with Ling Bane, in order for me to defend, I would actually need to have a really good creep spread, and really good creep spread in ZVT is going to be really hard at a higher level. Wow, this guy's all juiced up. I could also try, you know what I should do? Second game, I should try to speedrun creep spread to his base. Like, just do a frontal push, but just try to get to their base as fast as possible. I actually wonder what the fastest time is. He's scouting? Yeah. I sure am. That's a great observation. Alright. Yeah, creep hideaway. Yeah, I like that. And imagine he Baneling dropped me there, and I just lose all my workers. And guys, again, I know someone might say, well, that's not never attack the GM if you attack opponents, like rush to attack your opponents with creep. But again, this is not something that's going to be viable at a higher level. So, yeah. Man, he has a lot of roaches.
more minerals. A twin tumor is under attack. Our forces
Bruh, I got no joke. I got scared there for a second. I thought I was about to lose. I was like, that's actually a lot of roaches.
we require more minerals. Not enough energy. We require more minerals. Not enough energy. We must think.
Where's it going?
We require our forces are under attack.
I need to fix my burrow hotkey though. It's messed up. Cutie cutie. What do I burrow my units on? R? Right? I think that's how that goes. Because my widow mine is on D to unburrow and E is burrow. But on Zerg it's R burrow, D unburrow. You didn't use QW? No, I don't. I use the OG. Weren't you going to do a poll about swarm hosts? Well, yeah, I was, but then everyone agreed on the same thing, which was to just use swarm hosts, locusts on creep. So not swarm hosts on creep, but locusts on creep. Okay, first Terran. Mac Wedweed, thanks so much for the 9 months. Thank you, thank you. Did you watch StarCraft II Masters Tournament? No. Why the hell don't you use Burrow for Terran and Zerg the same? Because this is how I'm used to. I used to play Terran for years, right? And then I started playing Zerg, and I always knew that Zerg Burrow is R. And when Terran came out, the Widow Mines came out, the Burrow was an E, and I never thought about changing it to R. Should I try the tactic to just brute force all the way to his base?
Have enough Ben and Jerry's for series?
Dr. Wayne Bank, thanks so much for the 2 months. I actually ate Ben and Jerry last night. I need to actually go restock. I ate the full thing. I wish I was joking, but I'm not. Yep. Yep.
We require more minerals. We require more minerals.
Maybe I should change this picture to a POG, like to one of these, one of those. Where's this city? Use overlords for creep? Well, that's not allowed. See, I'm not allowed to like poop creep and then just go, because that's kind of cheating, I feel like. But also, if I poop creep and then I pull queen all the way here and then I put a creep tumor, that's kind of also cheating, you know? Whoa! Is this the real Marine King? Oh, no, no. Okay, let's try speedrun to the opponent's base with creep. I'm into speedrunning business right now. Where do I put my overlord here? Okay. What?
We require more minerals.
What?
We require more minerals.
Is he 3-raxing me from his main base?
We require more minerals.
And this speedrun thing? I feel like it's gonna take a little bit. So I go through there. Yeah, I do. Yeah, what if he just joins now with units and just kills me? Can I creep spread through this thing? I actually don't know. This.
We must place them.
I hope so.
We require more minerals.
Let me go the other way just in case. Can I? Oh yeah, I can. Nice. This map is not the greatest for what I'm attempting to do, by the way. But I feel like I do want to try it at least once. Luckily he's not harassing me or anything, because if he was... Okay, I want to start working on these. Yeah, see, like, this is why this is not really a viable strategy. Look how long it takes. And this is in a game where my opponent is doing nothing to harass me and nothing to stop me from doing this. I could have scouted, by the way. I don't know why I didn't. Like, imagine if this was a legit game about me getting attacked and harassing and stuff, and my, you know, crap ZERG multitasking, needing to creep spread while defending at the same time. And I feel like this is gonna take... Might as well get a new base. Not supposed so speedrun anymore. Get a Hydra then. Oh god. That's a sick drop. indeed a sick drop. Alright, how do I proceed here? Listen, we tested it. I needed to know. And now I know. This is not really a thing. But I'm glad I tried it. I think this creep spread thing is more going to be valuable for longer games. For sure. Longer games is going to be more than viable, I think. How do I get the creep there? I gotta kill this tank. Wow. Yeah. Took me 10 minutes and 30 seconds of uninterrupted creep spread to get to his base. Now, this might work out a bit better on like a, what's that map called? Submarine? Because it's a tiny little ass map. I could have done it in 20. But yeah, I don't think it's an actual viable thing. Why aren't you booby trap the ramps with Banes? Because they're not even attacking. I'm gonna do that, guys, at versus high rated opponents, because they're actually gonna, not necessarily like masters, but like diamonds, because they're actually gonna move across the map. See, already GM right here. Overlord poop in the middle and connect the base. Guys, again, Overlord pooping and then putting creep is kind of cheating, right? Then I can just attack them straight away. Kind of ruins the point. What about Nydus creep? Nydus is not allowed. Again, guys, come on. Like, you know, if I do Nydus, then it's basically me Nydusing every game. And we don't want to do that. Do that, I think we allow it. Well, that's not, no. What tier 3 unit will you be using for late game? Well, it depends on the matchup. I mean, I can use every single unit, right? But it depends on the matchup. Can you attack with flying units? No. I mean, then again, guys, then it would turn into just mass muta. So yeah. We don't want another Resident Sleeper for whole series just for 2-5 good moments like nukes. Well, excuse me that the free content is too much for you. I'm sorry that it's bothering you this much. Can you link me your PayPal so I can send you some money and you can buy yourself some what's it called, tissues, if I can help in any way? Is that gonna help? Yes? Okay, great. Yeah. Just send me your PayPal and I'll sort you with some tissues. Because I can see it's pouring over there. Wait, is this free content? I was paying the guy the whole time. Yeah. If you did that, just keep doing that. 5 to, like, how can you say, dude, that it's been 2 to 5 nukes in the whole nuke series? Like, bruh. What do you mean? What is this, Terran? Terran, okay. Terran. I mean, look. Guys, he has an opinion, right? Even though it's wrong, that's his right to be wrong, right? Can we all agree on that? He has the right to be wrong. And that's what's so amazing about Twitch, right? Freedom. But that's why Twitch is for live streaming. And your Highnessty, if I'm not entertaining or the series is not entertaining, that's okay. You can just watch the games on YouTube and you can skip through them. Huh? Amazing. I just found a solution. I fixed it. America, yeah. Freedom on Twitch. Take that shirt off and we'll see how much freedom you really have. I want to let my twins run free, but I can't. What is this guy doing? Is this one base build? Do you guys think he's gonna go from this side? And I'm gonna dig this shit out, dude. I feel like he's gonna drop me here. Metamorphosis is complete. What is he doing exactly? I guess one base something. Body paint cutie incoming. Wow. Probably pierced 100%. No, dude. I can't do needles. You know when we, like, needles just make me cringe. Like, just thinking about needles now, like, I'm not scared of them. They just make my skin cringe. And people who are cringing from needles will know exactly what I'm talking about. Wait, I have 2 Baneling vests. Like, when we take our dogs to the vet and I see a needle, just like not insert it into a doggo, just see a needle, I go like, yeah. That's exactly my reaction, and then the vet looks at me like, what's wrong with you? True story. Jesus, this fly. It's not even a fly, it's like walk. Guys, I have a question for you. Are you ready? If a fly is called fly, why don't we call other bugs walk?
We require more minerals.
Think about that. Just think about it for a second, right?
Stim Marines use needles. Cringe.
Why don't we... Stim Marines use needles? Well, listen, that's why I'm not a Marine. I don't know about that move. Alright, double... Listen, this guy went the big, like, 5-head build. Did he go double starport? He went double starport. He went double starport, 1 base battlecruiser. Let me just tell you guys, there's barely enough gas for you to produce 1 battlecruiser at a time. Look at this. So he finished his 2nd starport, and he legit... Look at this. Started the 2nd BC. And then the first one, he had no money for. Look at this lonely starport. Then he starts another one. Now they're both lonely. Wow. They take turns. Yeah, they do. The starports are taking turns in making stuff. That's true. Yeah, they are taking turns. That's actually very nice of him.